Well, our big focus, a pair of provocative strikes that killed enemies of Israel has pushed the Middle East to the brink of a wider war the United States has said that it worked hard to head off. In fact, on Tuesday night, that Israeli airstrike in Beirut killed a top official with Hezbollah, setting off concerns that the Lebanese terrorist group would feel compelled to respond. Hours later, after midnight, Hamas's political leader Ismail Haniyeh was killed in a mysterious strike in Iran's Tehran, vastly complicating the calculus and also raising concerns about a regional escalation to some of their highest levels in nearly 10 months of war in Gaza. I must also inform you that according to a New York Times report, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has issued an order for Iran to strike Israel directly in retaliation for the killing of Ismail Haniyeh. Hamas says the head of their political bureau, Ismail Haniyeh, has been killed in an airstrike by Israel on his house in Tehran. Ismail Haniyeh was in charge of Hamas's international relations and had a key role in the negotiations on the Gaza hostage and ceasefire deal. News of his death came a few hours after Israel killed Hezbollah's top military commander in an airstrike in Beirut. Haniyeh, who was based in Qatar, had been visiting Iran in recent days and participated on Tuesday in the inauguration ceremony of the new Iranian president Masoud Pezeshkian, an event also attended by Senior Minister Nitin Gadkari. Haniyeh had long served as the head of Hamas's Politburo and was seen as a moderate figure within the movement, one whose rule had become vital in sustained diplomatic efforts to secure a ceasefire. He was elected as the head of the political wing in 2017 before leaving Gaza for exile in Qatar 2 years later. From exile, he became the face of the Palestinian group's international diplomacy, shuttling between Turkey, Iran and Qatar, joining a group of Hamas leaders sheltering in Doha and unable to return to Gaza. Haniyeh was an early advocate of Hamas entering politics. In 1994, he said that forming a political party would enable Hamas to deal with emerging developments. When he left Gaza in 2017, Haniyeh was succeeded by Sinwar, a hardliner who spent more than 2 decades in Israeli prisons and whom Haniyeh had welcomed back to Gaza in 2011 after a prisoner exchange. Sinwar is said by experts to be the last word on major decisions by the group. A Hamas official has said the killing is a cowardly act and will not go unanswered. While the Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps has said that it's opened an investigation around the incident, experts are arguing that it's one thing to kill Haniyeh, it's another to do it specifically in Tehran. Many are worried that Haniyeh's killing could now lead to renewed fears of an escalation of violence across the Middle East. Parmeshwar Bava for NDTV.